Hello guys, my name is SubZeroExtabyte and I am having a fantastic day. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as well, and if not yet hope you are going to have a fantastic day. But I think I know a certain way how I can make your day fantastic. And that is what we are going to do right now, because we are going to do a lot of things today. Yes, that is right. First we are going to build a dock, just a small one, because I don't know why, but I just want to build a dock. After that we are going to meet up with some friends of mine called Dennis and sketch with them. We are going to build a castle. So let's get going. First we build the dock. Yeah, I think just Edison is good, but anyways, what are these things then? They look like dinosaur mixed with something along the lines of an ostrich or something like that. They are pretty creepy, but let's leave those poor things alone and continue our great journey that we are going to turn into reality right here right now. And the beaches look pretty cool right here, and I love those sticks that are in the ground. Oh, and hold on, in the Nether you have soul sand, which makes you walk really slow, but here you have some sand that makes you run like you are Sonic. I really like this, and if I would build a house then I would build my driveway out of this stuff. And then when I forget the milk at the local store, then I just run outside really quick, and then in a matter of seconds I am there again, and then I can buy my milk that I am going to need for my cereal, which is delicious. And yeah, I had something like that in my mind. And it seems like everything right here is magical. These light blue clouds make you jump really high, which is also pretty cool, but I think that is necessary to like cross to the other side of the island. Well, it is technically a different island, but you get the gist of it. And those pink ones look absolutely beautiful, but they work like a gun or something, and you would then be the bullet. It just shoots you to somewhere, which is also pretty cool. But like, we are going to test out some other things here, and if we come across those pink clouds, which I am going to call shooter clouds, then I will just use them to get around. I am also curious to if there are a type of horses or something here, which would also be pretty amazing if they had added something like that. They have like these little bushes with something along the lines of like berries or something, which are also pretty cool. So I also rate that, and I really like the sticks that are beneath the trees sometimes. I am not sure what all these plants and animals and mobs and stuff are, but we are going to explore all of that together as a team, which will be just great. And I hope that you guys are going to like this mutual event that we are going to take place, and we are all in this together, and it will be really nice here with all of you guys' support. And I think that with that I could just live here alone. That doesn't really make sense, but just leave me be what I am saying and stuff. And this altar that we build, by the way, might look like something like a brewing stand or something, but it is just an amazing little device which you can put down on the ground just like we did, and then it is really amazing. But we are not yet going to use that if we are going to us at all. It is really not that amazing, but these rainbow moa eggs are amazing though. You just have to check these weird looking walking birds out, just because you can, and I think they enjoy being looked at. They just look ridiculous, which is just great from them. But we need to move on. This video needs to be educational about this amazing world, and I am going to show you guys as much as I know right at this time. But we need to stay active, otherwise we could be suspicious to the police or something. Those are the birds, right? I didn't really pay attention to the guy that we spoke to back at that ancient thing where we had a really boring little talk with the guy that worked there or just chilled there. I am not sure what he did there, but he was there, and he seemed like he was at home. So I am really not sure who and what that guy was then. But we now have these clouds again, and all of these clouds that are here are a bit different. You can see if you know what the different colors are, which cloud does what, which is really interesting. Like, yeah, you can feel like Steve Irwin or something from National Geographic. But you guys remember that thing that I said at the beginning, something like, I said that if I would have a mansion or a house and I would have a driveway out of these things. And like, we are going to do that with the quicksand stuff, so that is just great. But we are making something like that, only now we are going to make another portal, and that is just great. But we are going to do just that, and it is going to be amazing. And if I just really quickly forget my milk in this world, then I could always go back and get it with this fast amazing path thing, which would be pretty great. But this thing is getting pretty long though, so that is just great and stuff. But yeah, this is just amazing when it would get actually done, and it is already pretty long and stuff, so I think that it might be able to get to an end or something. Yeah, I am not really sure what I just tried to say, but that is okay. We got an amazing path right here, and this is just amazing that we can go this fast, which is like the feeling of being Sonic, which I think that everyone wants to at least have once in their lives. I would live like Sonic if I had the chance. Sonic is just amazing, just like this golden tree that we just punched. So, we're just racing right here and feeling like Sonic and stuff, and this is just too amazing. Why is this not in the vanilla game? I am not sure, but something like that would just be amazing. But no, instead we have Soul Sand, which makes you go like really slow, which is just not great. But we just died, which is also just great, but luckily our path is pretty easy to find. Or we could go the easy way, and like now we can just make a new portal which goes to the Nether. And luckily for me, I have some obsidian in my trousers and a flint and steel, and this portal is just not lighting, which is not really that great. Wait, why is it really not making a portal? It is just kind of sitting there on like fire, which is not really this great, and I am not really sure what I should do now. I think the next thing to do is make a new ether portal and just head back to the normal world, and then we could have the two portals across from each other, and then we would have two amazing portals. Or what we do is find the glowstone portal, and we just did that, and that was actually way easier than I thought. I would have made an entire new portal if I didn't find this thing. But we are now building the new thing, and when it is done, then we can like enter the different portal, and then it is amazing, and we can then see what portal is more amazing. So, like we just went from heaven, which if it wasn't really clear, that was heaven if you haven't figured that out yet. But now we like are going to enter the underworld, and then it is going to be nice and stuff, and we are going to see what this thing looks like when we enter it, and I'm actually pretty sure what the Nether looks like. I didn't really see the ether yet, so that was an experience. But I guess that we are going to like explore the Nether as well, so we are going to see what all of this is going to be. But it is still the same, and it is just pretty amazing still, and everything right here is like based on the underworld, and it is like really nice. Well, it actually is the opposite of nice. If I could feel warm and cold things, then I would burn alive, I'm pretty sure. But like in the ether, also known as heaven, it is like really high up in the sky, so it wasn't really that warm. And by the colors in heaven you could even see that it was pretty cold. You have cold colors and you have warm colors, and that is just great. But like it is really warm in here, even though I can really feel it, but it is pretty great that it is looking warm, so that is great, I guess. But I mean, I am not sure what I am holding right now, but I am holding something, and I can't really remember me picking this, which is pretty weird. But anyways, we are going to continue the video, and we are on the edge of the Netherrack Canyon, and beneath us there is lava, and even a blind man could notice that it is warm in here. Well, that might be because that he would be above the lava, but I mean, yeah, I don't know, but anyway, like a blind man could feel that it is warm. But I think that even he could see that it is just warm here. So I am not really sure when we are going to be done with this ceiling thing, but I guess that could take a while, so if we just don't get any splinter in the meantime, then that will just be great. But this is quality wood that SubZeroExtabyte personally crafted from the crafting table, so this is the best quality wood that you are going to get, so that is also something that is really amazing, and you don't know a lot of people that have this, probably because I don't think anyone has this at all except for me, then, because I make my own houses. But I guess that now we can start with the inside, and these corner pieces that I am making look really great. So we are going to have 4 of them, and it seems like we messed up the other side of the house a bit, but from now on that is designer look. So, no one will notice that it is even there, and it is just going to be designer when someone asks, so that is fantastic. But we are now going to focus a bit more on the inside of the house, which we are already doing, and it is just looking nice already with this chest, the crafting table. We even have an anvil in there, and how could I forget about the furnace that is going to furnace a lot of things. And the cauldrons are going to come in. Just hold on to your booty for 1 minute, I am taking it right now. No, I am just kidding, I already took it, and it is really safer in my inventory, so that is just fantastic. But I guess that what we are making right now is something that a lot of people also don't have in their houses, which is also pretty amazing, because personally I don't really know anyone that has built this underneath their houses, so I will be proud of the people that do know someone. Wait, what am I talking about? A lot of people actually have basements. Oh yeah, that is right. You didn't know that this was going to be a basement yet. I am sorry about that. But I mean, now you know, and it is just going to be a great basement, because it is going to be a whole lot better, and it is just going to look really great, and that is just what I am aiming for, so that is also something that is fantastic. But we are just going to dig out a lot of space, because we want to have quite some space down here, which is just going to be fantastic for our storage stuff. But right now we are just going to throw in some wall, and then it won't look like it is some dirt hole anymore, but now it looks like a really nice house that is just under the ground. And that is basically what it is, but it is going to be used for a bit of another thing than a house, because it is actually just going to be storage space, which is not really that impressive, but I guess that it is better than nothing, which is just fantastic and stuff, and it is just all fun and stuff, just like this floor that is now done. So it looks really fantastic, and with some light in here it looks even better. And with the ceiling that is actually finished, it just looks better than ever, and I would really like to live down here and put my computer down here and just basically never come out ever again, but I guess that won't happen because we need space to have all the brewing stuff somewhere stored, and that is just going to be pretty hard to do, so we are just going to have all of this filled with chests and stuff, and it is just going to look great, which is what we are aiming for, so that is just fantastic, isn't it? Well, I think it is, so I guess that we are just going to keep doing that, and then our house will just look great, and the basement will be the prime piece of the entire house. But I think that how we stack the chests up right now, it just looks absolutely amazing, and I think that we deserve some props for this creation. The only thing that is going to be pretty hard is filling all these chests. And the other thing that is going to be even harder, I think, is that we are going to have to remember what is in all these chests, so I guess that I am not really looking forward to that, but I guess that we are just going to have to remember, and otherwise we are going to need to search, and then we would have a little search hunt thing, and it is just going to be amazing, because then we could feel like a pirate, and we could imagine that this is actually in a boat, and that we are actual pirates, and that we just captured this ship, and that we are now going to take the booty and all of the things that are not booty but are still valuable and stuff. So our ship will be filled with things that are valuable, and I am not really sure what we are going to do with this ship then, but I guess that is going to be the captain's choice. Wait, what is that? I am the captain? Oh god, well then, I surely hope someone will speak up and say, look at me, I am the captain now. But I guess that no one else is on board of this amazing ship that we just captured that is filled with diamonds. But that is a positive, because now I don't have to share the things that I have found, so that is just fantastic, isn't it? Well, I am really happy with what I have found. But the thing that I am also going to be happy with is this minecart station thing that I am about to make, which is basically going to be a bit of a roller coaster underneath and through my house. Yeah, that is right. You all thought that I had forgotten about what I had said. Well, then you are wrong, because I did not forget, and it is in the making right now. But I guess that we do need somewhere to board our train, and that there has to be at least some space where the roller coaster goes outside, so I guess that we are just going to make a secret entrance or something like that right here. Right, meow. But I don't know what this is going to be yet, but I just wanted some air right here. But it is just going to be some kind of secret entrance for if the pirates come with their boats and then attack my house, and then they are going to want to come inside of my treasure room. But then I will place some traps really quick, and then I am just going to run away with all of the treasures, and then they will end up with nothing. But I will end up with a brand new ship that they have then parked outside of my island, which is just fantastic, because I have always wanted to own a boat. But our little minecart station is not really that secret, because there is a hole underneath these cauldrons, but I guess I will make something out of this, and that it is just going to be fantastic. And that the station can just be shown as it is shown right here, because it actually doesn't really look that bad, which is just fantastic. And I think that we do need somewhere that the minecart is going to go up here in the main room that is up here on the normal level, and not just only down there in the basement. I do know that my basement looks really sick, and that I have a minecart and a station down there makes it even more amazing, so that is just fantastic. But I guess that we are just going to have it so that it is just amazing. But here it right now, and we are just placing the tracks right now, and I guess that we are just going to see where the power rails are going to be, because I don't really know yet, which is not really that professional from me, as you are known. But this time I am not a professional minecart placer. But I guess that this track that we have in our house is actually kind of amazing. It is not really going fast, but I guess that it is better than walking. And if I even fall over some kind of stick or rock that is outside, and then I would be hurt on my leg, then I always have this amazing way of transportation in my very own house, so that is just fantastic, isn't it? Well, at least I think it is fantastic, and that is all that matters, I guess, because I live here, and I don't think that all of you live here. But I guess that you guys would also really like to have your own roller coaster in your room, or even your entire house, which is just fantastic. But I guess that it is not really that fast, but it is still amazing however, so that is just great. and we are getting around of our house and we are seeing all kinds of corners that I have never seen before, and I guess that the minecart does need to go a bit faster.